In Court on TKO8 Television is brought to you in part by Campbell Bonding Company. Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Court will call 2018-265. State of Arkansas versus Amber Wierzgak.
She's made application.
Very good. Court's making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office. In this case, this is for arraignment on a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia related to methamphetamine or cocaine, a Class D felony. On that charge, how does Ms. Wierzgak plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Plea of not guilty is noted. She is on the Division III docket of Judge Putman, and I'll direct that she reappear on August 24th in front of Judge Putman.
I don't know off the top of my head. No, we didn't send it.
Any other matters to take up at this time?
Nothing further, Your
No.
Honor.
All right.
Judge, she also has another case on Judge Putman's docket. That's 2018-95, so Mr. Gibson's somewhat familiar with her.
All right. You may be excused. Make sure you stay in touch with your attorney. Be back here August 24th. 2018-272, State of Arkansas versus Kurt Grundwald. Mr. Grundwald, you're down for a, let's see, what, I believe it's down for arraignment.
And Judge, we just received discovery on both of these.
Right. There are two cases?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, 272 and 224.
Is it 224 that we've already done the arraignment on? Or is it
Yes.
somewhere else on this list? Okay.
No, we've done it.
272.
We've done an arraignment on 2/24, and he's not actually due back in court until
November.
Oh,
Probably.
okay. Yeah, reappear November 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that Shelton girl is the same, the butterfly ranch girl.
Oh, it is the same?
It is the same.
Yep, she's Karen's classmate.
It's not a good deal.
All right. Mr. Grunwald is for arraignment on this case. Mr. Burnett, you're already appointed in the matter.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And on the charges of aggravated assault upon a law enforcement officer and employee of a correctional facility, a Class D felony, how does Mr. Grunwald not plead?
Not guilty.
Plea of not guilty is noted. We'll set this matter with a scheduling order for him to reappear on November 16th. He'll be down for pretrial on April 19th of 2019. He'll be down for plea deadline on May 3rd of 2019 and trial during the week of May 6th. Those will be the dates on Mr. Grunwald. Anything else to bring before the court?
Nothing further.
All right. You may be excused, sir.
The best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford. What a blessing it is to be part of an all-American brand like Ford, built on the same values and traditions that we live by here in the Ozarks. And it's wonderful to be able to bring you the selection and services you and your family deserve. At Clay Maxey Ford, you can depend on our vehicles, our prices, and most importantly, our people. So come see us today at Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
Stop in at White Oak Station on Capps Road in Harrison and fill up with Shell gasoline, the highest quality gasoline with more miles per gallon, saving you money. Sign up for the Fuel Rewards card and save 5 cents per gallon every time. Plus, get an extra 5 cents off on Razorback Wednesdays. That's a savings of 10 cents per gallon. Check out their expanded deli and hot and cold food items. Capps Road, White Oak Station, where customer service is their #1 goal.
On any given day here at Main Street Service Center, we might be working on a Ford like on the 4-post lift over my shoulder, or an Infiniti that's back on the back bay, or a Toyota, or a BMW, or right here a Hyundai. You just never know what's going to come into the shop and what their needs might be, but you can rest assured that at Main Street Service Center, whatever you're driving, we can take care of it for you, whether it's oil and filter changes all the way up to engine and transmission replacements. And get this, we've been in business for 29 years and there's still things that we can't do, and we're not too proud to say it. So if you bring us something and it's over our head or out of our capabilities of expertise or tools, we're not too proud to say it, because we want your vehicle fixed correctly, right, and the first time.
Inland Waste Solutions works diligently to be good stewards of the environment. Reducing waste via curbside recycling services, Inland Waste Solutions takes this mission seriously, but they need your help. When putting your waste and recyclables in their respective curbside containers, be sure that cross-contamination doesn't occur. Please only place recyclable materials in the yellow top bins. Check your recycling do's and don'ts list before you throw any item into the yellow top recycle bin. Together we can make a difference. Inland Waste Solutions, local people serving local people in Harrison.
2018-236, State of Arkansas versus Roland Keith Rogers.
He's made application.
Okay.
In both cases?
Correct.
Again, he's got another case.
He has a revocation in 2017-274, and he appears here today to get on the court scheduling schedule for 2018-236.
Okay, what's the other, is there another one on here, on this list?
I didn't see one, Judge.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
his,
get
his
Mr.
other case is 18 what?
18-236,
And 274?
yes.
Okay.
And
That's
discovery's
the
been
one.
received on this.
On 274? Or
Both of them.
236? Okay. Good.
We need to talk about Justin's yes. He's not on the docket.
Oh, okay.
Court will make the appointment of
He never got
Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Roger in both of these cases. We got a little ways to go yet before we take that up.
Do you know what his bond set up? I don't even know what he's charged with. Yeah, I knew that.
He was put on probation, never showed up.
So let's give him a bond.
No.
Surety. Oh, dude, he lives on Locust Road. That's scary. A lot of pigs there. Not kidding. Kill a lot over there. I know. Does he have a bond? Yeah, really? Has anything been set?
No bond here.
What's that one? Oh, let's carry 1,000 for both of them.
No.
Just for my information, was in 18274, has that already been rained on?
2017-274.
Oh, that's 17?
Yeah, 2017.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And is that a revocation?
It is a revocation.
Okay. That's why I wasn't pulling it out. Okay. Court's appointing the Public Defender's Office in each of these cases.
I've noticed that guy. I remember Roland. This ain't his first time.
In case 2018-236, the defendant is for arraignment today on a charge of terroristic threatening in the first degree, a Class D felony. He's charged as an habitual offender. On those charges, how does he now plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Plea of not guilty is noted.
Do we have Brady Jerkin coming up?
Yeah. 31st. Because they're all set for plea deadline next week. And he's out on a call. I don't think I got to him yet. Is he the one who was applying to the police department? He picked up a charge. If he is, he picked up a charge in Searcy County. Okay.
on the revocation petition filed in 2017, 274, there is an amended petition to revoke was filed July 19th of 2018, and this alleges that in July of 2018 he failed to report as directed to probation and parole. Again in July, a home visit was conducted at his listed residence, and Mr. Rogers no longer lives at that address, and finally that his whereabouts were unknown and he was considered a fugitive from, or absconded from supervision. Those are the allegations that are contained in the affidavit, in the petition on this matter. How does he plead on the revocation?
Not true, Your Honor.
Judge, on the revocation, if we could set it for the 31st, I only have one witness, and that'll be Officer Baumgartner.
Do you have discovery on that?
I gave you,
Oh, did.
on both these.
Okay.
And Judge, the revocation is not based on his new charges. Basically, he pled to this court on June 1st in 2018, and probation never saw him. So I suspect it will be a fairly short hearing. But I want to make it clear, we're not amending it because the new charge, the date of the incident was actually 2 weeks before he pled.
Yes. All right, so we'll set that that case down for hearing on August 31st. The revocation is set for hearing on August 31st. The trial in this other, in case 2000, let me get there, back there, 2018-236. It's already set by scheduling order. It's set, the trial on that one will be set for jury trial in the week of May 6th. Plea deadline in May 3rd of 2019. Pretrial April 19th of 2019. And then his reappearance will be ordered for November 16th of 2018 on those. Now,
Judge, he talked about...
What's the recommendation on bond on this?
None. Judge, in case 2018-236, when he was arrested on that, his bond was set at $1,000. But in 2017-274, he pled on June 1st. The first time probation would have seen him is potentially on the 26th day of July when he was picked up for never showing up, never contacting him, not living where he said he was going to be living. And based upon all of that, we recommend on the revocation, no bond.
Judge, we'd ask for a reasonable bond in this amount, about $5,000 with the condition that he meet with probation and parole today.
Well, the judge, you told him on June 1st to go see probation the following Monday. So,
I didn't see the probation June 1st. I didn't get out till June 6th from Newton County. And it was July 9th when I was supposed to be at my dad's. But I was too busy helping somebody move when their husband just died. Where Trammell and Watson is the ones that picked me up.
Let me see.
mean, I don't have no fleeing charges or anything like that I've been found guilty of, so, you know, I mean, I don't run. I've lived in this county all my life.
Where's past charges?
There's some protection orders.
Ah, well, that's not criminal, though.
Did he violate?
But he didn't.
Doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, he can walk. Probably too many DWIs. Yeah, God, he doesn't have nothing, Chris. I think surety at least.
West Charleston is an habitual.
Probably by accident. That's what I'd say. That's probably just a misdemeanor, though.
That's what it says.
He was probably trying to hide something. I don't blame him about Iran.
Oh, now I know why West Charleston is a habitual offender. And it's not in his criminal history.
What is it? Being too good of a guy?
No,
Guilty of that.
this case.
Oh, that's just one thing, though.
Mr. Rogers, well, I'll address this to your attorney. You're saying you never were to report in June?
No, I didn't get out till June 5th from Newton County. You sentenced me to 6 years probation on June 4th.
No, I sentenced you on 6 years probation on June 1st. Did I also sentence you in Newton County on another charge?
Yeah, I went to Newton County this Friday. I got out here, and I didn't even get bonded out till Saturday at around 11 o'clock. Newton County.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to get the Newton County case number and be able to look it up, because that, I mean, that.
It'd be on a failure to file a time pay. For costing me $140 to get out of there. But I went to court that Monday and seen Kirkpatrick. And August 16th, I'll have another warrant put out because I didn't go over and pay $60 on August 16th.
Yeah. You got problems then, so.
Many things have changed over the years, and so has Auto Body Repair. Even though Ozark Auto Body has been in business for over 30 years, they continue to change with the times. They believe protecting the environment is important and have done so by using environmentally friendly waterborne paint from PPG. This aligns with the technology used by original manufacturers and gives you a lifetime limited warranty. Quality PPG waterborne paint, ASC certified personnel, plus 24-hour towing service. Ozark Auto Body in Harrison, always taking pride in excellence.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
We all need the help of a pharmacy from time to time. Sullivan Pharmacy would like to thank all their customers for supporting them as an independent local pharmacy. When you trade with an independent pharmacy, you deal with an owner that supports the local economy and charities. Visit Sullivan Pharmacy for any of your over-the-counter or prescription needs. It's important to keep helping those that help the community. Sullivan Pharmacy, 731 Main Street, Harrison, serving this area since 1965.
(2018-271) State of Arkansas versus no. This is 2018-271. State of Arkansas versus Gregory Dees.
That's not that bad. Third degree battery. I'll take one of them.
No, well, I have been dropped a couple cases on last year. They've requested enforcement, so we don't want to get any conflicts.
Making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Dees. On the charges in this case of
I never saw them.
fleeing a Class D felony, fleeing a second count of Class D felony, and a third count of fleeing possession of a controlled substance, Schedule 1 or 2, Class D felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class D felony, battery in the third degree, Class A misdemeanor, refusal to submit to test, Class B misdemeanor, fleeing on foot, Class C misdemeanor, driving on suspended license. On all those charges, how's the defendant now plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, plea of not guilty is noted.
And on the refusal, I believe that was refusal to submit to arrest.
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. That's a Class B misdemeanor, as I said. All right. This case is on the Division 4 docket. I'm setting him down to reappear on next Thursday, August 24th, in front of Judge Putman. You may be excused, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2018-217, State of Arkansas versus Terry Connor, also known as Terry Masters.
Judge, she's made application in all three cases.
She's got 3 cases.
Page 2, I think is where the other ones are.
Also calling 2015-90 on the revocation list and 2017-157 on the revocation list. Court is reviewing applications in all 3 cases, and at this time we'll make the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Ms. Connors in all 3 cases.
Do you have discovery on any of the other ones? Nope. Oh, are they both revocations?
Yes.
Your Honor, can I ask for a bond, please?
Yeah, when we get done what we're doing. We'll get to that last.
No, these 2 are 4s. That one was transferred. And she has one more case coming. It would be over 8,000 bucks.
Court's making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office in all three of these cases. Mr. Burnett, are you aware of the health condition of Ms. Connors?
Your Honor, I'm not. We've just been appointed today.
Well, there's a notation on the application that indicates that she's got a serious health issue that
Yes, sir, I do.
I think we need to consider. Are you aware of that, Mr. Carter?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm not, Judge, I'm going to be bitterly opposed to releasing her. Not only have we issued an alias, we have 2 warrants. We're about to file felony hot checks that I'm told total at least $8,000.
Back in July, I was in rehab when I actually had Justin down when I was talking to him. He had spoke with me via messages. They had talked to Mr. Carter, and there was no warrants at that time, and he was going to set up a court date because they were going ahead with all these filings of these situations that's going on in front of you. And they were going to give us a court date because I was actually in rehab in Mississippi County. And when I got picked up, beginning of August on the 3rd, I was in Osceola. I just got out of the hospital, and then they came to my house and picked me up. And they were supposed to just give Mr. Downham a court date. Well, on my transfer here, of course, I couldn't get a hold of him, and Putnam said that I was supposed to be released and talk to Mr. Downham, but I've been incarcerated for 3 weeks, so I've not been in contact with nobody. Not even family or anything, to have anything even fixed. But I was in rehab for 90 days.
That's about right. Probably a good move.
And then I'm supposed to be in St. Bernard and Jonesboro for surgery for my IVC and all that, because it's making me sick. And then on the way through here, I was supposed to pay Mr. Downham on Monday, and my nephew and I actually filed a report. Ended up taking my money when I got arrested on the 3rd of August. And the paperwork's with Mr. Atwell.
Judge, interesting point here. If she could pay Mr. Downham, then why is the public defender being appointed?
Judge, if I may say something, she has not hired me. I have spoken to her.
No, I have not got to pay him, but for the simple fact is me and him were only speaking. I have not got to pay him.
Ma'am,
Like I said,
ma'am, I've heard you. I've listened to you, okay? I'm taking up your matter. Now, give someone else a chance to talk here.
And Judge, as far as what she has said to the court, she did call me. I did speak with her. I did check to see if she had any active warrants with the sheriff's office. And at that time, she did not have an active warrant that they showed. And that's the only advice that I had given her at that time, Your Honor. But again, I do not represent her at this time, Judge.
All right, thank you. Mr. Carter, originally, she got out in bond back in April, is that correct? Is that was on a waiver?
That is correct, Your Honor.
I see. Okay, that's what was confusing me.
Then on June 27th, we asked Campbell Bonding to get in contact with her and have her appear in court on July 20th. So that gave them 24 days and they couldn't find her, which means she's not keeping in contact with the bondsman.
I ended up talking to Robert a couple times, and he even told me to check in every Thursday at 4:30. And then I was in rehab, and of course I couldn't use a phone call.
Well, I've had a number of circumstances where people make the decision to go into rehab rather than appear in court as they've been ordered to do. And that is every time going to result in people getting a warrant or issued because, you know, we don't know where you are, you don't show up as ordered, then so rehab is not an excuse to not appear in court.
Oh,
and
no, sir, I
I hope you and everybody else who's tried to do that recently will get that message. But we're going to deal with the situation we have. Let's see. Yeah. Let's complete the process we started. This case is for, there's never been an arraignment, even though the case is several months old now, that I can find in here, because you've never appeared for arraignment. So, this is for arraignment on the charges of possession of a controlled substance, Schedule 1 or 2, Class D felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class D felony, possession of Schedule 6, controlled substance, Class A misdemeanor, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class A misdemeanor. On those charges, how does the defendant now plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Plea of not guilty is noted. Case is being set down for scheduling order for trial during the week of May 6th. Plea deadline May 3rd. And pre-trial April 19th, all of 2019. And then a reappearance on November 16th of 2018. Now, turning to the two revocation cases that have been filed. $157 is the first one. In this case, there's a revocation petition been filed. This revocation petition was filed on July 19th. It alleges that the new charge of, it alleges that in February of 2017 you tested positive for methamphetamine. And again, in April of 2018, you tested positive for methamphetamine. And then failed to report as instructed on January 6th of 2017. Those are the allegations. Oops, no, here are the rest of them. Then there's an allegation of failed to be on time for an appointment, failed to report to your supervising officer. That's in February 17, July 17, January 2018, failed to report as instructed. July 2018, failed to report as instructed. Allegation is that you also had failed to pay your supervision fees. Now,
And I have all my receipts for those, sir.
okay. So those are the allegations that are in the petition. Now, the when you were going into rehab, did you continue to communicate with your probation officer?
The only time I did not meet up with him, because originally I was approved to go see my spouse down south in Osceola. I got a letter faxed up there, went to visit, ended up going into rehab, and then at the same time I had a heart attack and got put in Mississippi County Hospital. And I did see Baumgartner, but the only one I did not see was July 2nd, and I had a Caitlin Jacobs from Mississippi County ADC up there. In my present, called Mr. Baumgartner, and he says he wasn't called, but I have 2 witnesses, and they even did a thing, because I had a phone call receipt. And he told them to return my hospital papers to him, but that's one thing they did not get to him. And then that's when, right after that, I spoke with Mr. Downham about the stuff. You texted me there was no warrants and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I got picked up on the 3rd, because the warrants were done July 24th, as a matter of fact, for this, sir. And so I did report to him. In June, he gave me a slip to be there, because he was busy, Mr. Baumgartner did, and we only met in the hallway of the office, and he handed me the slip. I don't know if he recalls that, but he gave me a slip to return to him on July 2nd, but then that was in the hospital. And I've got those slips in my wallet too, along with my receipts for my payment of my fees. The only thing I did not get done was my fines last month because of the warrant. I could not pay online or nothing.
Okay. On the allegations contained in the petition to revoke, how do you now plead?
Not true, Your Honor.
In the case of 2015-90, where the allegations are somewhat similar, in fact, I think a lot of them are identical. This alleges that you committed this part of your violation is that you broke the law by hot check charges. You committed failure to pay, and I think that's in district court, failure to appear, obstructing governmental operations is alleged, that you committed possession of controlled substance, which are the charges, the most recent charges. That was in April of 2018, and that you were in possession of controlled substances, again in April of 2018. There's separate allegations related to your violation of the term and condition that said that you're not to be in possession of drugs or alcohol. You tested positive in February for methamphetamines and tested positive again in April of 2018. First one was February of 17. Other violations alleged is that a whole series that I read off before, you failing to report. On those charges, how do you now plead?
Not true, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford. What a blessing it is to be part of an all-American brand like Ford, built on the same values and traditions that we live by here in the Ozarks. And it's wonderful to be able to bring you the selection and services you and your family deserve. At Clay Maxey Ford, you can depend on our vehicles, our prices, and most importantly, our people. So come see us today at Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
On any given day here at Main Street Service Center, we might be working on a Ford like's on the 4-post lift over my shoulder, or an Infiniti that's back on the back bay, or a Toyota, or a BMW, or right here a Hyundai. You just never know what's going to come into the shop and what their needs might be, but you can rest assured that at Main Street Service Center, whatever you're driving, we can take care of it for you, whether it's oil and filter changes all the way up to engine and transmission replacements. And get this, we've been in business for 29 years and there's still things that we can't do, and we're not too proud to say it. So if you bring us something and it's over our head or out of our capabilities of expertise or tools, we're not too proud to say it, because we want your vehicle fixed correctly, right, and the first time.
Court's calling 2017-318 State of Arkansas versus Travis Baskin. Let's see. Court is also calling 2014-138, 2014-161, 2014-95 involving the same defendant. This case is down for the first case, the 2017-318. That case is down for, this is a review hearing today. There's a pretrial set for September 28th, plea deadline hearing on November 2nd, and it's for trial on November 5th.
Okay. Judge, I'll get over to see Mr. Baskins. There was just a plea made in this case, or an offer, and if we could track his revocations with his new case.
All right. I'll show a waiver of this, of the 60-day requirement.
Yes, sir.
On those. On the three revocations. I'm going to put them down potentially for hearing on September 28th. As that will be the next appearance on those. All right. Mr. Baskin, you may be excused.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
Hello, this is Michelle from Nature's Wonders. Do you ever find yourself dreading a trip to the grocery store because of all the hassle? We don't think it has to be that way. There are lots of perks to shopping small. You can park closer to the entrance, there are typically shorter checkout lines, friendly faces greet you and are happy to help you find what you're looking for, and you're directly supporting your neighbors and community. At Nature's Wonders, we invite you to come find out how convenient and affordable shopping small can be. Next to Thompson's Ace Hardware on Highway 65 in Harrison.
2018-110, State of Arkansas versus Daniel Hill.
Judge, we need to move this case to Division 3. He has a revocation at a Division 3.
No objection from the state?
No objection.
Okay. The court will enter an order to transfer to Division 3. This is 2018-110 is being transferred to Division 3 docket. Mr. Hill, you may be excused. Your next appearance in court will be August 24th in front of Judge Putman. 2018-124, State of Arkansas versus Rose Smith. Excuse me. See, gentlemen, this is was an initial review hearing, or where's the stand on discovery?
Awaiting discovery, Your Honor.
I think her file is out in my car. I don't think she was set to appear until a plea deadline was 31st or something, so it's out in my car.
That's correct. I have a plea, a pretrial on 8/31.
Yeah,
Your Honor, is there any way we can resolve the issue today, or?
I guess it's always possible. The reason it was in my car is I was sending plea offers over to the public defender's office yesterday, but I don't think I actually got to her case.
Well, we have it set for pretrial in 2 weeks. Discovery needs to get done immediately. Have you discussed this with your attorney?
She has not.
I'm sorry, I haven't had an opportunity to.
All right.
Okay.
She is set for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
But she was set for today as well, for free trial. It was 2008. This one that, 2018-124 is set for pretrial. And Court Connect, it says right here. Yep, Court Connect shows 2018-124 is set for review hearing, sorry, not pretrial, review hearing today.
And pretrial is the 31st.
Yeah.
Judge, that might have been, I don't think she showed up for court on 7/13 when her original review hearing was scheduled.
Sir, my mother was in the hospital on that. Like, I could get the medical proof if I needed to. She went in the hospital, I had to be there with my kids and my mom.
Well,
I think she had called, never gave me another court date.
That is correct, she did FTA on 7/13.
yeah, I mean, the court's recollection is that she was ill, and we got contacted by your mother or somebody that you were ill and couldn't be attending court, and
Yes.
that's
we have both. Sorry. Right.
yeah. So anyway, be that as it may, this matter, that's why I think you're in custody at this point, is because I didn't feel that I had an adequate excuse for your not being here, or at least not staying in touch with your attorney. Well, let me look at that one.
And Judge, we have been provided discovery in both cases.
18.
Probation, huh? That way she can get back.
Well,
I think she's on.
Ms. Smith was inquiring about resolving her case today. It doesn't sound like the case is in any posture that it could be resolved. We haven't gotten offers made at this point.
That's correct, Your Honor. Not that I've seen.
No.
Well, we've got pretrial set for 2 weeks from today. We need to get discovery completed.
Judge, he gave me discovery. I believe he found his files.
Okay.
If we'll take this matter back up on 8/31, I'll go visit her in jail.
Okay. I see. Okay. Mr. Burnett will be down to visit with you. We'll take this matter up in 2 weeks on the 31st. You may be excused.
In Court on TKO8 Television is brought to you in part by Campbell Bonding Company. Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville. And I would like to thank you for allowing me to serve these great communities by taking care of your families the same way we take care of ours. We work hard every day to make sure we give you our best selection of vehicles and our best service possible. We're blessed to be able to do what we love every day. So from the entire Clay Maxey Ford family, thank you. Come see us today in Harrison or in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
Hamilton Berger takes on MeTV's #1 attorney, Perry Mason.
Any objection, Mr. Berger?
I object. Objection. I object. Overruled.
Will Hamilton Berger ever beat Perry Mason?
Don't bet on it.